First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Here now, Younghoe Koo to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Running is Akers. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. On the ground, it's Akers. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up and about the 42.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run, Edwards-Helaire. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That his 16th touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. That one on target to Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. That one is complete to Hartman. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Caden Ellis in on that stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and 6. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here's 1st and 10. Akers. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Akers. He's to the 25. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Let's go. They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Play action. It's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Robinson. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Now Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Fourth down, and here's Penix. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. We'll go play action now with Penix. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that Those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. To throw is Penix. He's got a man. That's Watson. That is catch number 60 for the season. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. In motion now, it's Collins. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. They'll run with Robinson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. We go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
On third and goal, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on fourth and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Now McCarthy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up. Here's McCarthy. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On play action, Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
Got it. Ready? 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. They'll try to run with Robinson. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Second and goal.
Ready.
The man in motion is Watson. One more time, it's Robinson. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here with Akers. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They're going to go play action with Penix. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Atlanta. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because It works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
On is Koo for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On first down, it's Penix. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now Penix to throw on second down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. This pass, right side, is going to be caught by Addison.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm.
He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And They give up a big touchdown.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Ready. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Up the sideline at the 35. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. It's a big run by Robinson. 33 yards. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Let's go. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tapped?
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Let's go now.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 41. Vikings.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. On play action, Penix. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
4th down, and here's Penix. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he will get into the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Let's go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, Addison all alone. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that's a big number. That is touchdown pass number 50 on the season. Just 5 shy of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for them. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll find Jefferson coming across the field. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Akers. And he's going to get the 2-point conversion there. So bring it down to a 14-point deficit. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. Here we go, set.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the